Get your car and drive it to see if you feel what he's talking about. A little bit, yeah, a little bit, but that's not hurting anything. But if you want to fix it, you can.
Islam doing about Bey. Islam. It is January the 11th, 2020. Islam, I'm off work. It is approximately, there's a black male sent up around, I'm at Burger King, and he just heard someone say, yeah, he's not in this video. He's on his phone, I think, and he's saying, yeah, on his phone. He has a cell phone to his ear. But it's January 11th, 2020. I remember, Islam, hold on one second. Yeah, hold on. It's 4:26 p.m. Islam, how are you doing today? I hope well. I am I'll talk to you in a few moments. I want to make this a quick video, and then I'll probably email it to you, Dwayne. I had a really good day. So far today. One of the things I felt well about was I was thinking about what is the purpose. So as I'm earning money, as I earn money, I have a purpose of earning money. It's more than just earning money paid for living costs, but also I'm earning money because I'm developing a purpose for other reasons. And so I was wondering, I was connecting the dots with the purpose of Burger King and understanding what's the purpose of Burger King, and because there's many changes that happen since I've been here, and how we expedite food, how different customer service, new menu come out. So as I'm working, I'm developing a purpose. I think about as I earn money, and I'm developing my purpose and demonstrating my purpose as a Moorish American who has taken an oath, who has affirmed as a Moorish American to uphold the Constitution of 1787, Abraham Lincoln's, the 13th Amendment, 20 section. When I say 1787, I'm talking about the U.S.A. Constitution of 1787, the 13th Amendment with 20 sections, and all 4 proclamations. And so and I'm implementing those true divine laws as much as possible. So that is one of my purposes as I'm earning money here at Burger King. And so also I think about planting seeds and how I would want someone to behave if I owned my own business and I had those working under me, and how I would want them to take pride or have some form of work ethics in reference to earning money here, and how I would want to treat them. And because I think it's important to not only that the employer treat the employees well, but also that the employees show appreciation that they are able to earn money there, because they don't have to be there, right? So Islam. So that one of the things I have been thinking about is purpose. What is the purpose of what are my purposes as I'm earning money as a Hebrew Muslim, my nationality Moorish American, my race Asiatic, as a true American citizen at Burger King, and I'm looking at different possibly different purposes enveloped of Burger King, the different purposes that Burger King demonstrates of why and how they stay in business. Islam, such as the flame grill Whoppers. It takes, Dwayne, I was saying, it takes a certain type of customer or guest to come into Burger King. You have to want flame grill. And it takes a certain type of employee to work for Burger King, because I'm one of those that work for Burger King, and I try to and I have ethics. So it takes a certain type of guests to come to Burger King. They have to want a certain form of food, like flame grill, other places fried, and then also a certain type of employee. Islam. 1 second, okay? Thank you for waiting. I'm well. It's already. I just wanted to say, Islam, you told me to call you back. Oh well, I did pretty good today. I felt good. Yeah. Okay. So one of the things I was thinking about, like today, when okay, Well, when those that are dressed, well, first of all, I say I do verbal prayers for my Moorish American Nation all the time. I mean, they encourage physical health, which is connected to mental health. I don't think doing verbal prayers out, especially when I'm not dealing with a customer, is demonstrating anything. Yeah, like I say, thank you Allah for keeping me and my Moorish American Nation or united in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Those are the our red flag represents has a 5-pointed green star that represents those divine principles of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. We have a flag, so I definitely once again, let me come over here because Mel is speaking still. Oh, you weren't. Oh, yeah, he's a black male on the other side. He's a customer, and he was on his cell phone as I got off work. Hold on one second. Oops. So yeah. So I do, and I also do a verbal prayer for my husband, Arrington-Bey, or yeah. For us to stay united in love and forgiveness verbally. So I do it, and when I do prayers for my Moorish American Nation and family, it's loud, not loud, but it's verbal, but it's in low key when I'm actually wiping down counters or doing something that is not in participation with a customer. Yeah, I don't have, and I'm doing that. By me doing that, it makes me feel good because it strengthens our nation, our Moorish American Nation. Because I'm putting a frequency out there for my Moorish American Nation and family. Because we're not perfect. I'm not perfect, but I pray for us to heal in righteousness and love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, and that is important. We are definitely is. And so just the fact that that's on the physical plane, but now also what matters is how we represent, how we demonstrate ourselves on a divine level as well. And so I pray for, because I see our red flag with the 5-pointed green star in the middle that represents love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice is not only physical, but it's also spiritual and mental. And it's and I demonstrate that every time if I'm sleeping, if I'm up, if I'm walking, I'm demonstrating our red flag with a 5-pointed green star in the middle, Islam. And that also puts a frequency, a vibration out to the earth and the universe. And because that is in harmony, or that's correlating to natural law, and I am a natural being, Arrington-Bey, we as natural beings implementing natural law, we are harmonizing with the spirit of Mother Earth and the universe. That's a frequency, Islam. And that's Islam, and that's a part of healing the spirit of Mother Earth and the universe, or maintaining a frequency, Islam. It's just like if you're dealing with, for instance, if you are among those that in their consciousness they are raping, they think it's okay to rape spiritually, mentally, molest spiritually, mentally, threatening to murder, or have murdered, whatever they can do in a forceful manner, and that is against natural law, divine laws. But divine laws, or they speaking how they paid to do this, or they want to do it because they paid for something, that's going against natural law. And so that too puts out a frequency of vibration. And not only that, these whether it's the spirit of rape, murder, thief, lying, deceit, whatever it may be that is of harm, those spirits travel in lines, or generation to generation in different lines. And so that also puts a frequency out in the universe, and is Islam. So it's important. It's sort of like, how I told you, like so many times when I'm out, and I could tell it seemed like that the ambulance trunks are going up and down. It's like someone actually, you would think you in a movie seeing an ambulance trunk going off it's like chaos out. Yeah, here in Annapolis, Maryland, off West Street. That's a frequency. Or someone saying brother in a negative way, and saying I paid, and rape her or something like that. That's a frequency. Or if someone that is or speaks Spanish, that's stalking around the corners, don't know where they might be from or whatever, but they're lusting and they're jealous and they're angry and they want to rape, murder, kill, whatever, and they've been paid to do so. That's a frequency. And so if you hear an ambulance constantly going up and down, and it's people are like wondering what's going on, why there's so many ambulances. It looks like it's a movie. It doesn't even look, they might not even have patients in the ambulance, or a FedEx truck, or a US just driving around, the beeping. That's a frequency, and that frequency is chaos. So that lowers the frequency and the thoughts of the people, the population, Islam. And so what it is a normalization of a form of terror, if allowed, or acts of terrorism, if allowed, if you think about it that way. Because if you are, in your consciousness, you think it's okay to rape and molest, and you hoping to be able to, you do it on a physical, and you do it on a spiritual and mental plane, and you hoping to have a chance to do it on a physical plane, if you can get away with it, that is a frequency. And that's the same. That's the same with a pale skin that that is going around or trying to present themselves as some form of ethics, but yet are encouraging these things to happen. Yes, that's a frequency. Islam. That's why it's important for the United States Navy and Army and other military branches to have taken an oath or affirmed to uphold the Constitution of 1787, Abraham Lincoln's proclamations, and the 13th Amendment, 20 sections. Especially Islam, and not be used by corrupt banks as slaves, right? Because they have sciences that, you got scientists in everywhere, and if they are used by corrupt banks as slaves in a slave breeding process, that is a frequency, and they're doing different experiments or different ways to harm someone mentally, just so that they can breed something that they probably have created in a laboratory, which also has a frequency, and obviously is very low frequency. If they have to cause harm, then Islam, you see the connection to the spirit of Mother Earth and the universe, and going against natural law. So most of it, so that's so when I come to Burger King, I try to maintain my frequency and my work ethics, Islam, and in doing that, it gives me pride to work hard. Like, for instance, someone gave Ms. Phyllis a compliment about me today. She was like, she really works hard, she works well, and Ms. Phyllis said, well, she overdoes it like that, but I still took it as a great compliment. I was like, thank you, So, because I would really try to work hard, but I'm doing it because it's good work ethics. That doesn't just affect Burger King; it affects me. If I'm representing a company, and it's Islam, what is that company representing? What is the purpose of the company, and what is my purpose? Islam. So you see the frequency with the military as well, because if they have scientists and they supposed to be protectorates, but instead they're not protectorates, and because they haven't, they're not in the constitutional fold, they're not considered true American citizens, and then they're being used as acts of terrorism or terrorists, then that is a frequency, and that's going against natural law, Islam, which is physical and spiritual, Islam. So most of the so I still actually they still come inside Burger King. Some of them talk to the coworkers. I think some of the I'm not sure because I don't have personal conversation. I don't know anyone that I work with personally here, but I think possibly that's what I'm going to use the word possibly. I mean, some of the coworkers have conversations with them. Like I've seen one talk to the Spanish girl. I think she's from Mexico, Naomi. It was she looked like she had on an Army or Navy uniform. She herself looked like she was Spanish speaking, and she was speaking to Naomi, who's a coworker I work with. She could be from Mexico. I think possibly, I don't know if they know each other personally, but I mean they were having a look like a short, not a nice a lengthy conversation. And then I think Miss Phyllis, the manager, is husband. I'm not sure, possibly was in the Navy. I'm not sure. I told you about the black male that came into Burger King singing about how we're gonna get a soul. Well, he didn't really speak to no one. He just stood in front of Khalid. Khalid never responded. He was singing around. He had the Navy emblem on the back of his truck, and he was sweating profusely when we first came to Annapolis. Maybe about 2 months after 2016, walking around Burger King, singing loud how we're gonna get a soul. So there are, so definitely, I think there are those I work around with that are that either have members in the United States Navy, Army, or military, or who knows, maybe they were connected to members of their family, or maybe them themselves are connected. I'm not sure, but I don't get in conversations like that with them because I don't know them personally. But as a Moorish American, we know that that the Navy, the Army, and the military are supposed to be protectorates and not be used by foreign agencies, whether it's a corrupt banks, whatever, Islam. It's like right, because that's exactly what it's no ifs, ands, buts about. If they're not in a constitutional fold, then they're being used as slaves, as terrorists, Islam. And if they're being abusive with the science of Islam, molesting or whatever, then and they trying to right. You don't know what it is, slave. You don't know what it is. You have no idea what they mix, what kind of experiment, and they trying to is because a bank is a bank. It's not. It doesn't see as human. They'll mix anything and then slave breed. So, but anyway, yeah. So the day was a pretty decent day. I slept. I did. I checked the expiration dates. I made a couple of mistakes, not too bad. I restocked. Changed the sanitizer water. That's pretty much it. A colleague, Muhammad, one of the co-workers I was on the phone with you earlier. No, oh, never mind, it wasn't. Okay, well, anyway, he started speaking to me while I was on my break. I was doing my video to Dwayne Baffert. Yeah, and I had to tell him, I said, I don't know you. Why are you talking? I don't know you personally like that. Why are you talking? And to me, in trying to engage, where I'm obviously on the phone and I'm using and I'm not even, yeah. And he kept talking to me, enforced engaging, breaking boundaries, and actually he's the one that either, I can't remember if it was pepper spray or mace, but because I don't think that was ever clarified, but I think they did say pepper spray. Yeah, he's the one that sprayed that in, I think it was 2016 when I first started working here, and they had to clear it out, and not people were coughing. I know my nose ran and coughed for about a week. Yeah. It was that bad. It was bad. We didn't know. I mean, Miss Phyllis worked that day. We didn't know what. I don't know if she knew. I know I didn't know. And we just started coughing and sneezing. I think Sandra, who recently came back, would work that day. Yeah. So, anyway, but after that, after I told him that, he seemed to stop talking. I was a little irritated because he kept talking. I said, "Can you please?" I said it and reminding him, this is that is inappropriate for him to force engage like that while I'm on the phone. And it doesn't. Yeah, because it wasn't balanced. And I'm reminding like him spraying pepper spray or mace at Burger King. That wasn't balanced. So why is he talking to me? I don't know him personally like that. It's yeah. I don't know. I don't know anyone at Burger King personally. And no implied. Not even the owners. I just I treat them with respect, and I try to demonstrate that I have good work ethics. So that is right. That was an imbalance. It didn't make sense. But I have never implied that. I don't know what made him do. I don't know. But he kept talking, and so because I was like, that is imbalance. Yeah. Anyway. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and go, and I'll talk to you later. No, I'm listening. I'll listen. Like I said 5 minutes, but it's 20-minute video. 20 minutes. I want to go ahead and stop it because I want Imani also to with some of the things in reference to knowing these thoughts and representing these thoughts. Imani listen to the videos, yes, and then Dwayne listens to the videos, and Dwayne is the more a part in the Moorish Dwayne Bey, our Moorish American nation, and it's important. Islam. That's why Islam. Yeah, I email him. I email him. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna continue. Islam. Talk. Yeah. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Dwayne. I'll let you go. Okay, I'll talk to you later.